How did you do that? How did you do that?
And it's 11 o'clock on the dot. After the gym, I went to the library to drop off some books. I know I mentioned that in a couple of my videos. I know I said that I was not gonna be doing this kind of thing, but since last week I decided to start targeting my what is it, Quadratus, Lumborum, something like that, the name of the muscle on my lower back. It's that muscle that attaches your lumbar spine with your pelvis. So I've been targeting it. For a long time. I avoid it because of my kids. I've explained that on some various other videos. So I try to avoid it because of my sciatica. I didn't want to trigger any pain on my legs. So but something happened a couple of weeks ago where I said, you know what, I might as well start massage it, and whatever knots that may be on this particular muscle, start loosening it up a little bit. So last week I did a video. I recorded some of my stretches and some foam rolling. I use a green ball. It's not, I think it's a handball, not a tennis ball. It works fine. So except I cannot use it on the floor. I explained why I cannot use that on my other video. So I use it against the wall where I press myself, the area, the muscle that I'm trying to target on, you know, against the wall, where I have the ball on the wall and I press against it. So I did the same thing today, and my flexibility, it's a little bit better. I explained some of the things that I was doing while I was in the gym. So yeah, I target that, and I record a couple other things. My glutes, I was doing the machine for the glutes, abductors, adductors, the hamstring curl, seated hamstring curl, and what's the other one? The quad extension, leg extension, and I did the seated. It's a different machine for the calves. So I think my body sort of got used with the ones that I show how I do my rotation on my legs on the machine. So I think my legs sort of got used to it. So I start using a different one that they have. So last week when I did it, after I used it, my calf was pretty sore throughout the rest of the week. So I decided to do it again. I went back to it again today, and I did some, you know, I don't even think I even count how many reps. I was just going based on feel. Whenever I'm doing legs, it's based on feel, because my leg has some issues. So I don't want to say, oh, I'm gonna do 6 reps of this repetition, 6 sets of this particular repetition. I just go based on feel. And another thing I did, but which I did not record, is the band. And this also is based on feel. Every time I do it is a different kind of ways that I do it. And I did the hack squat. First I started with no weight. I did a couple sets, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 sets. I didn't even count, but without any weight on the machine. And then I did some CC squats with the band also, and I did some leg press on the another hammer strength machine with no weight. And then when I start feeling my knees getting a little bit better, I put how do you call this, a knee pad, 2 knee pads actually on one leg. one that wraps around it and one I just pull over it. So I did this, and I put a couple of plates, 45-pound plates on those machines, and I just did based on feel, and then that was it. Let's see how much in terms of my calories and stuff like that. So for today, let's see. For today, June 6, 2017, I started at 8:51. My training time is 1 hour 41 minutes and 29 seconds. I'll say maybe an hour and 20 minutes because I went to the locker room, put my clothes, then walked to the library, drop a book. So it's about an hour 20 minutes, I would say. My average heart rate is 107. My highest heart rate was 142. I burned 327 calories. That's actually better than last week. Last week I didn't even hit 200, but it's all good because whenever I do legs, I don't really, at this time, you know, with my situation, I don't really go, my intensity is not that high when I do legs because, you know, some issues, so I have to do it with precaution. And I was in my heart rate for 1 hour 4 minutes and 56 seconds, right? Oh, and 6 seconds, not 56, 6 seconds. That's equivalent to 63%. I will take that, and that's pretty much it. This morning I went, I think there's some sort of a election going on. I took my youngest to the poll. He's about at his school, so I took him, and I think I have a clip. I don't think I have faces on it, but you could hear in the background the workers, you know, at the poll were talking and stuff like that. Yeah, he's gonna go vote with me. He's going voting with me.
Because I don't have a little school.
Yeah, and then I'll take you in over there. It's usually over here. Give it to her.
And you took it there.
Over here.
Hi. Let's see, it's F30. Paris, thank you. Here, hold again. Thank you. Paris, I got it.
He's voting, yeah. Last time I took his brother, now it's his turn.
Okay.
Cannot touch the button while you voting. Don't touch anything in the machine.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It has to be his choice. Hold this.
Yeah.
Hold this. Yep,
Okay.
that's my mom, that's me.
Okay, awesome. Please.
Oh, yeah, he's going to be signing both.
Oh, but she's got to sign for him.
Yeah. Oops.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. All right, wait till I give you this pass.
You're gonna take the
Yes,
first
I'm
one?
gonna give it to him. Since you did a signature,
Yeah, he has
he's
to go.
holding this and give it to that gentleman over there.
Let's go. It's very important.
Make sure she doesn't press the red button. She finished casting your vote, okay?
Okay.
And then she could press the red button, okay? So make sure she doesn't touch it before. Okay, go
Thank
step
you.
in.
Thank you.
Don't touch the red button.
Yeah, you touch the red button. All right, these are the people, the leaders. So remember Michael's learning about leaders? Okay? So we need leaders, right? So we need to pick who we want to be our leaders. So when we finish pick what we want, what do you think we do?
Can I press this?
No.
Can I press the red button?
Now you press the red button. Very good. Let's go. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Now you could go to your class now. So he went in there with me, and I show him, and then he pressed the button. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Actually, last night I was thinking about something. I might start a program for the summer. Not only I'm gonna trigger that Quadratus Lumborum. I'll put a picture of that every time I say it because I'll probably pronounce it wrong. I'll still be working that muscle, but I feel like I want to be lean. I think I'm okay the way I am, but I want to be on a plan. Right now I go to the gym, I just do things, but I want to be on a plan where I will track certain things. The summer's coming, so I think it will be good for me. It's not strength It's not what is it, one body part per week. I think I just want to be lean, so I think that'll be good for some of you who've been asking me to write a plan for beginners. So yeah, I think I'll do this may not, I'm gonna do it for myself. If I will discuss it like I did with my one body part per week and things like that. Maybe it will be for, I'm thinking for a month, 4 weeks plan, and see what happens. I'll start with my weight. I don't really like to take pictures. Well, my website, my Facebook account has me with my sports bra, but maybe I'll take a picture, something like that, just to have a base point where I'm starting. I'll see. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but if whatever I do, I'll probably share it with you guys. And that's it. So the first thing I'm gonna try to do here is I'm gonna try to stretch, see how far down I could reach my toes, and then once I'm done, I'm gonna do the ball and use this to do some stretching for my legs, and then we'll see how that go. I'll just go based on feel. Almost the same thing as last time.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground.
The main thing I'm trying to do here is try not to bend my knees while I'm trying to touch my toes. Then once there's a slight little strain on my lower back, but it's not painful. It's just a little bit uncomfortable. So we'll see. So far so good. And one thing I want to mention, I did some leg lifts before I came here because someone was using this room. So I went and I left my bag in the room, and I told her I'm gonna use the room afterward. And then I went to do some leg lifts, and I was keeping an eye when she steps out so I could come in. And yeah, so that's pretty much it.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. want to get off that darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky.
Let me just explain what just happened here. Where at certain range of motion, trying to reach the floor, at certain spots or certain range, I feel the strain on my lower back. But once I pass that particular range, I'm okay. Like I'm gonna touch my knees each time. I feel the uncomfortableness. It's not too painful. It's just this slight uncomfortableness, slight little pain, where you could feel if I go too hard, I might hurt myself. I'm gonna touch my knees once I reach that particular range, that position where I feel that uncomfortableness. And then after that, I'm fine. Once I pass that particular level, I'm fine. So there it goes. I'm gonna touch my knees when I reach it.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky. When you want to get off that dark.
So that's pretty much for the stretching. Actually much better than last week. I reached my toes without bending my knees. So I'm gonna go downstairs and see. I need to bring some thickness into my legs. I've been trying to avoid it due to the sciatic. You could see there's a lack of muscle mass on my legs, so I need to bring that up. Yeah, I may not record after that. There's kind of a lot of people here, so that's pretty much it.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky. When you want to get off that darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky. Where am I? When you want to get off that darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky. Where am I? When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky. Where am I? When you want to get off that darkest ground, but gravity